So I was doing research on the difference between grief and mourning, because I think that we can think of them as synonyms. And what I found was that that mourning is like the verb that happens after grief. Like grief is this natural, organic experience that we have when we have loss, right? And mourning is what we do with that grief, right? And so a lot of what I'm talking about and interested in is mourning. I come from a community that doesn't mourn well. Black men, specifically black people, African American people, the African American diaspora, all that black excellence, all that Beyonce, and we don't, right? We don't mourn well. It's not taught to us. What we're taught is to keep it pushing, right? And we almost find like a mantle in that and a prize in that to keep it pushing. And that's BIPOC people in general, right? But going through therapy, I realized that we have an option. We don't have to just push through trauma. We don't have to just push through grief. We can actually get some tools around mourning. So I'm really interested in that, and that's something I'm exploring in my own life. So this is about losing a friend, right? Anybody lost a friend before? Okay. Now there's two sides of that, right? There's like someone canceled you, right? And there's somebody that you canceled, okay? And it's about what it's like to lose a friend when you have to let them go, and then in my community, the Christian community, separate with love, and what that's like. So this is called Cosigner, Shaped by the Wind. How many times can I tell you the same thing before I become injury? My advice cannot pull you out of the ocean. It won't paddle your boat back from storm. It's just a fresco of what the shore looks like. The purple and salmon over the horizon. The gold of the door shining through its opening. But now it's either boundaries or departing. And I want you. I do. I've always wanted you. Which is why I've only designed bridges so far. But I've never studied architecture. The bridges are made out of popsicle sticks, covered in the same false agave, stained in the same false pigment. I can no longer be a corn syrup bridge. Now it's either boundaries or departing. Now it's either boundaries or departing. Now, it's either boundaries or departing, convincing myself. See, I refuse to be the chandelier or the rope you hang from. I'd rather read about it on the internet than be the euthanasia, because I love you more than you have the strength to love yourself.